Hi guys. So today this is my first talking tutorial, so I'm going to try not to make it, 20 million minutes long. But Shay and I are doing a college football series. We thought it would be fun to do, especially I'm such a huge college football fan. I hope I'm in the shot here. But we thought we would do like different schools. There's not really that much favoritism to any school really, except my alma mater. I am going to do them. That's what I did today. But we're going to do different schools throughout the different conferences. So if you do have like a school you want us to do, like make a comment down below and we can maybe, we can maybe try to do it. That might be her actually. Yeah, it is. So I hope that you guys enjoy this. This is what I did. If any of you guys have ever seen any of my other videos, I went to Texas Tech. So I did a red and black and white look. If I'll try to get up close where you can see it. It's pretty easy. I didn't go too crazy. When I do Oregon or something, I might do a little bit more glitter. But this is really like this could be for Georgia, it could really be a lot of different schools. So it's really easy, and let's get started and I'll show you how to create this look. Okay, first of all, I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo pencil in Melt, and I'm going to just put this in my inner corner because I really want that white to stand out. I want it to be pretty noticeable. So then I just take my finger, and I'm sorry I don't have my contacts in. It's kind of late and they were bothering me, so I took them out. So I can't really see myself that great. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can actually see me, what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to take any matte white that you have. Mine is actually from the Wet n Wild, the Pride. I love this matte white. It's my favorite. And I'm going to just take my MAC 239 and just put this in, pack this in that inner corner over here. You really want this a nice, really shade of white. I have a really hard time finding matte whites that I really like, but this one just happens to be one that works really well. Okay, once you get it shaded on there, then we're going to add the red. I'm going to use a pretty small, like, shadow brush, and I'm going to take Sephora Geisha Kiss number 80, and my camera does not focus at all. I really need a better one. Make sure it's cleaned off and everything because I'm going to use it later, and we're going to just put this dab this on. Don't worry about blending it right this second. We're going to get to that step. And I'm just want to really pack the color on. This particular red tends to fall out, so if you're using this one, it's alright. Okay, we want that pretty dark in that corner. And then take a blender brush. Where's mine at? Oh, here it is. This is just from Michaels. It was a really cheap brush, but it's a really great blender brush. So we're going to just kind of start working that red and that white together. And if you need to reapply some white to kind of help it, do so. Oop, little too much there. That's okay. I'll reapply a little bit of that red to kind of give it. That's a great thing about blending is it's, you can add and take away colors and really just, but you want them to kind of be a pretty easy gradient, so kind of like that. And you can always go back and fix it and add more color if you need to. Okay, so I'm going to take a matte black. This is just, again, this is a Sephora one. My case is broken. Any matte black. This is called Must Have number 6. And you can use carbon. I actually don't have carbon. So I'm going to take a dome shaped brush like this one and swirl it around, tap off the extra, and so we're going to gently work that black in. Now don't worry about it being kind of messy when you first start to put that on. But as you can see on this side, I have a pretty harsh line. And it's going to be kind of hard to match that, so you might need to spend the most time doing this part. Because you want the blacks to match like in the same size of black. And okay. I am going to reapply a little bit of red just in that corner. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of bring that black over, but I don't want a ton of product on my brush. You know, we just kind of, again, you want it to kind of just fade out. And if you mess up, no big deal. We'll just add a little bit of white to kind of blend out the colors. I always start getting carried away, and then I'm like, oh, I need to fix this side. Oh, I need to add this. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more red just to that corner. Just to make sure we have, I mean, I really want that red to stand out as well. Because Texas Tech is scarlet and black, so I'll try not to start singing the fight song. Just kidding. Okay. Now that I've got that kind of worked and it looks semi the same. Sorry, I always get out of focus. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to add a highlight. I'm going to use my MAC, what is this, 227, and I'm going to use the Ulta, and this is in Naked. I'm not a really big fan of these Ulta shadows. They're, some of them are good and some aren't. But this one really works for me because it's a really good shader color for the top. Matches my skin tone. So you're just going to add that. I still want to keep that harsh line because this is, you know, I really want it to be bold. So once we do that, we add that, we're going to add the top liner. I did a black, and this is just my NYX Jet Black felt tip. Use any black eyeliner that you have and get as close to the lash line as possible. Again, if you mess up, no big deal. These are hard to do. It takes some practice, but they can be hard. Use a Q-tip. They're your best friend when you're applying eye makeup. Okay, it's not perfect, but I'm going to let it go. Then I'm going to take my Urban Decay in Zero. This is my favorite black eyeliner. And I'm going to go underneath my lash line down. Can you see me? And don't go all the way over. Okay, then I'm going to take my smudger brush here. You can use anything you have, really. This one's actually kind of big. I don't really like it that much, but so we're just going to kind of smudge that black out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Aqua Liner, and this one is in 10. Yeah, color 10. It's a red. These are, I really like these, but this particular one is kind of hard to work with because of the color. You know, it's red. That's kind of unusual. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and put that in my inner corner. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You can always fix it. Hope you can see me. There we go. It does take a minute for it to dry. If you wait a second, then you can reapply it and to make it a little bit more noticeable. Because I do want it to be noticeable. So we're going to kind of let that dry for a second before I add my glitter, because I learned from this side that didn't work. So really quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add, make sure my top one's dry. Yeah, it's dry. I'm going to curl my lashes and go ahead and add the top part of my mascara. I am actually not going to do lashes for this look, simply because I didn't want this video to be forever long. But since this is a football theme, I decided not to do lashes for my first one because I probably wouldn't wear them out to a football game. You certainly can, no one says. I might do them in some other videos, but in this particular one I'm not. And I'm using this L'Oreal, I think it's L'Oreal, Voluminous Million Lashes. That's it. This is kind of a good everyday mascara. I really like it. And just get all... You don't have to spend forever on your lashes. I tend to because I'm annoying. Okay, there we go. Now, what we're going to do while the top dries before we add the bottom lashes, I'm going to take, this is a NYX glitter, candy glitter liner, and this is in Disco Ball. Instead of using the actual applicator, I'm not going to. I'm going to take the applicator out and use one of these stiff brushes here because I feel like I have more control over what I'm doing. So then we're just going to gently add that glitter just for a little subtle look. I might add a little bit more to this side because I didn't quite add that much. So I'm going to just add a little bit more. Okay. And so that just kind of gives it a little bit of sparkle. And then I'm going to add my mascara to the bottom part of my lashes. I'll try to stay in frame because I'm really bad about not doing that. My back gets tired, so... There we go. Again, you can make your bottom lashes as bold as you want to. You can use fake ones if you would like. Okay, so now that we have that done, there's one more step to my eyes, but I'll cover that in a second. For cheeks, I'm going to use my NARS Orgasm. I love this color, and it's a good overall color. I'm just using like an angled type brush. A really great substitute for this, if you don't have the NARS, e.l.f. has got a great color that's almost exactly like this one, so just FYI. Okay, and I'm going to do the lips really quickly. I'm going to do, since we're doing such bold colors here, I'm going to do a nude on my lips. So this is my Sephora and Nano, and I'm just going to apply this all over. Kind of outline the lid. There we go. I already moisturized my lips as well. And then I'm going to take the Lady Gaga Viva Glam and kind of just gently go over that. I don't want to look like I'm dead, but I just kind of wanted a nice soft. And so for my last thing, because I'm really weird, I like to curl my lashes one more time to make sure that they look good. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to add just a little bit more mascara because I'm crazy. I'm going to use the Falsies just to kind of give it a little bit of volume. Kind of thicken them up just a little bit. This is a great mascara to put over if you're trying to build up, because I have pretty thin lashes. Unfortunately, I don't have big thick ones. So anyway, all right, I hope I got everything. I didn't do a cheek highlight, but that's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you guys have any schools that you want us to do, please tell us. But this is my Texas Tech, oh, almost fell. This is my Texas Tech look, or Georgia Bulldogs, or anything. So I hope you guys like it, and I will talk to you later.